neighbors here. If you're here watching, give me a little hello or something in the chat so I know who's here. Yep. This is working. Yep, it's working. Yep. Yep, let's let a few more people get up in here. As you can see, there's some cats. Cats. My cats. They're here. Who's up in here? Who's up in here? I think there's two of yous. Let yourself be known. Hello. Yeah, so we're at home with the cats tonight. It's a relaxing evening. You can see Meowser's really trying to dig some dirt out of her front paws. Pretty exciting. So yeah, a few people in here, that's great. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I can show you stuff. I think I'm going to probably maybe remain sitting here most of the time with the camera stationary, but I could pick it up and take it around if you want to see something particular. This is just another video to try to help me get comfortable with this format and being able to see who's here watching and what the chat is saying and if it works and all that stuff. I could watch cats bathe forever, though. You know what I mean? I could watch that cat bathe forever. Oh man, nobody wants to, there we go. There's Episcope. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But what's up? Thanks for coming. Yeah, low-key live stream here. Trying to get some new people up in here, along with some old people, you know what I mean? Old people. Episcope, you're an old person now because you've been here 2 streams. The 2 streams I've done on YouTube, you've been here. So now you're old. I'm pronouncing it good. Okay, Episcope. What the heck is that? Where'd that name come from? So yeah, I have this YouTube channel that I have been, I've had it for 10 years, coming up later this month. And it's got a lot of content on it. It's got a lot of videos I've shot of bands over the years and a few other interesting music-related things. Every now and then I'll shoot my cats doing something. But mostly it's music and art-related stuff. So I decided that I should probably make use of all that content and try to make a platform, I guess, where I could share it with people. Well, I already have the platform, but make use of the platform and then tell people about it and share it with people and get people to watch the videos, the old ones, the new ones. There's a lot of stuff in there. It's kind of like the scrapbook that I've been putting stuff in for years, but I never really go back and look at the old stuff very much. So there's a lot of stuff there. Look at Meowser. Yeah, Meowser, you're really getting down. So, yeah, if you're up in here, please say hi in the chat. Let me know who you are. And if you want to see something in particular, basically what I have here is I'm living in a music and art museum of sorts. I have a lot of stuff that I've collected over the years, flyers and buttons and records and tapes and CDs and T-shirts and posters and all stuff that were little golden nuggets of my religious experiences throughout life. And those things are typically related to music and art for me, so that's that. Episcope, tell me where your name comes from. I'm not smart enough to know what that is. So last time we did this, I took people on a quick little tour of the house just to kind of give them an overview of all the stuff that was here. And I didn't really show them everything, but I just kind of went around and took questions on things that I happened to be shooting on camera. And it was fun. People had some specific questions, some of which I didn't even see at the time of the live stream, and I missed them and didn't answer them, and a couple of things that I meant to answer that I did not. But, you know, that's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to get better at finagling the questions and my answers and paying attention to the stream. So, but if there's nobody on the stream, then it doesn't really matter because I don't have anything to pay attention to. Yeah, I'm not playing any music. If you think I should be playing music, let me know. But it's kind of a chill evening here. The cats are very relaxed, as you can see. Yeah, so I have a couple of, oh, here we go. Our YouTube channel was originally called APX, decided to rename for comfort reasons. I like the word cinema. Oh, okay, right. I'll have to check out your channel. I'm not really a cinema movie person, but I will check it out. That's good. How long have you had your channel? Got a nice little logo there. So yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Man, that happens a lot. Oh yeah, so I have some trips coming up. One, a trip really soon to New York City, where I'm going to see one of my favorite bands, the Dickies, play 3 nights in a row. And so I'm really trying to brush up on this so that while I'm there, while I'm backstage, or while I'm walking through the city, or doing whatever's related to this Dickies trip, this religious experience that I've planned for myself, whatever's related to that, I'll be able to stream here and there and, you know, show whoever's interested my little adventure. And so hopefully some people will see this, some people will get hip to having a little window into a rock and roll life, and want to come along with me. Because if I would have had this technology when I was like in my 20s or a teenager even, oh my goodness, man, what content we would have had, right? But I realize now that I do have some content to share, and oftentimes it's just me and the cats and a friend or two that are enjoying it. And I thought, man, wouldn't it be great to, you know, bring some people along in this YouTube sense, you know, just giving them a little window into some of the stuff that happens that can only be described as a religious experience. For those who are in love with music and art, as I am, those experiences are pretty cool, and I like seeing other people do that kind of thing too. I wish I could find more channels here on YouTube for people who do that. Now, maybe there's not a lot of people who do that because of, like, I guess putting music in your video, copyrights and stuff. I tend to put a lot of other people's music in my video just because I'm at their concert or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that will affect this whole thing, but we'll see. We'll see. So if anybody is watching here, looks like about 5 people are watching. Put something in the chat. Let me know who you are, or how you found this, or if you know me for real. I'm just interested to see who is watching. Episcope, thanks for hanging around. Channel's been around for 7 years. Yeah. So you're kind of in the same time frame that I am. I'm in. You know, I've had this channel since 2009. Really, it was just a place to put video. I had no other place to put video files that I wanted to share with other people or post links on websites or whatever. So that's the only reason I got a YouTube channel. That's when I started doing a lot of work for Devo when they got signed on Warner Brothers in 2008, 2009. Work really started picking up as far as touring, and I got some of the first digital cameras. We had a deal. A company I worked for had a deal with a company, what was it, Olympus Cameras. A company that I worked for, a software company, made a deal with Olympus Cameras, and they would send us free cameras all the time. So I always had these great digital cameras and nowhere to post the footage, so that's where YouTube came in. I only discovered the whole monetization thing. Well, I discovered it a few years ago, but I didn't really qualify for it until recently, so I decided to sign up for it to see what happens. And so you don't really make any, I mean, there's no way I'm going to be making any money off this anytime soon, but I thought, well, why not make it monetized? Because I've got 10 years of footage sitting on this page. And if that could work for me somehow, that'd be great. Because like I said, I do make my living only with music and art. I try not to do anything else for money. I'm really particular about what I'll do for work. But I stay busy all the time, that's for sure. Whether it's trying to get to these shows to grab footage of these bands for their social networks or their website, or to promote them in general, or if it's going to sell merch, or if it's doing artwork for said merch, or record covers, or all this stuff that somehow ends up being a job for me, but is also something that I don't regret doing every day. Like, I don't wake up and go, oh God, I gotta work on that Devo album cover. Oh, it's horrible. Oh God, I gotta think of a new Dickies shirt to sell at the next show. Man, what am I gonna do? No, I love doing that stuff. So, hey, Depeche Mode. Who's Depeche Mode? Somebody's trying to call me. Hold up. Let me get this out of here. Decline. Okay. Get out of the way. All these notices, get out of the way. Go. Okay. Hey, 9 people. Hey, Depeche Mode. Are you still here? Let me ask you, why is your page called Depeche Mode? Are you like a Depeche Mode fan page, or are you just, is that not a reference to the band, possibly? I don't know. I kind of dig Depeche Mode. Hey, CKT1138. How are you? How'd you find out about this? Who are you? Your little graphic image there looks pretty cool. Rope Snake. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I like your icon, obviously. And I think I probably know you. I think I probably know you. Notice the screen name. I love them. Oh, yeah, Depeche Mode. They're great, huh? So you like other synth pop stuff? Huh? I'm really into some synth pop, man. There's some obscure stuff out there that's really good. There's a band called Casino. They were around in the mid-'80s. They're pretty cool. I really love, there's a band called, it starts with an F. I totally forgot now. Freiheit. F-R-E-I-H-E-I-T, I believe. Freiheit is good. Hey, CKT1138, where are you from? How did you find out about this thing here? And if anybody has any questions or wants to know why the hell are you doing live streams? I've known about your website since I was 12 years old. Actually, I remember you gave me thumbs up at the Tampa Severed Heads show. Oh, Severed Heads. Yay. Yeah, one of my favorite bands. I was so honored to be able to do merch for that tour. Oh my God. Just working with Tom Ellard on the designs and batting ideas back and forth, that's great stuff. Well, thank you for showing up here. Well, how old are you now, if I may ask? Or how long ago was 12 years old? Because that was a long time ago for me. Maybe we met when we were 12, huh? Well, thanks for coming, everybody. So yeah, let me know if you want to see anything in particular, know anything in particular. Again, my cats, this is Miss Cricket. Hi, Miss Cricket. Yeah, they're really chill tonight. And then Miss Meowser over here, she just got through bathing. So she's all clean. Oh, you're 24. Okay, wow. 12 years ago, huh? What was happening then with, so you're a fan of Devo at all? CK1138? Kitties, that's right. I love the cats, man. Doog Schloog, let me tell you, cats, and I'm not even being funny about this, cats are gods to me. It's pretty much, if rock and roll is my religion, then cats are the gods of that religion. I don't know how that all works, but somehow it makes sense to me that those things are gods. You can't look at that thing. Look at this. Man, this thing wakes up every day looking perfect. And it doesn't take them long. Like they get spit out as a baby, and then pretty soon they look perfect. I can't say that about humans. Nope. All right, so Doog Schloog, let me know how you found out about this channel. If I know you in real life. I know I've decided to use my real name for this channel because, if I can, my information's out there anyway, so You know, if I tried to put a brand on me, I would be limiting myself to like a Devo-related brand or a Thor or a Dickies or I don't know. I threw up all these things I do. They just all fall under my name anyway. So, absolutely, Devo is likely my favorite band in your collection museum. It was super fascinating for me as a kid. Well, I hope it continues to be fascinating. I do update it every now and then. Usually once a month, I add something to Devo Obsesso. But, you know, I try to keep it a really simple HTML, a bare bones, just real basic website, so I don't have to deal with a bunch of, you know, BS. Like, I don't have to have a lot of software updates to that website. It just runs on good old straight HTML. It's a great way to list information and list, you know, imagery and whatever. Just archiving the collection really and showing people what I have. Oh, cool. You found out about the channel looking for Devo concert videos, dude. Schlug. That's great. Well, welcome. Well, I don't know how many more of those there are going to be, but I posted what I had that was worth posting from their most recent show. Now, I did shoot some other songs, but for one reason or another, they didn't turn out well, or the sound was blown out, or you know, I had to stop midway through the song for whatever reason. Because when I'm recording those Devo videos, I'm also working as the props guy and the wardrobe guy and just kind of basically a stage hand. So, you know, it's some songs I just absolutely can't videotape because I'm changing the band into a costume or I'm getting some props ready or, you know, whatever the case. So I can't shoot the whole show, unfortunately, but there was another guy, a friend of mine named Peter in the band, from the band Negative Land. That's where I've met him. He supposedly shot some stuff, some video, and he may have gotten audio through the board. I'm not sure, but I'm waiting to find out. And if that is the case, then I can marry some of my video with his video and audio, and maybe we can make it work to be some more Devo video content for this channel from that show. But I guess there's always a chance they could do another show. And, you know, I remember people always ask me, is this the last Devo show? And people have been asking me that about almost every Devo show for years. Now, when I first got to be friends with and started to get backstage at their shows, it was probably around 1995, 96. And I believe the first show I saw when I had those kind of hookups was the Park City movie festival show. Can't remember the name of the damn movie festival. I'm not really a movie person. But anyway, so I go to Park City, Utah to see Devo. And I remember Mark Mothersbaugh coming up to me at some point, and you know, he knew me as the Uber Devo fan that was now kind of working with them, and you know, I was that guy. So he came up to me and said, "Hey, look, you better enjoy this show because this is the last one. This is the last one. I've had it. I'm done." It was 1996 that he said this to me. So now it's like, I never know when the next show is going to be, and I never know if it's ever going to be the last, and there's no telling. But fingers crossed there will be more. Yeah, Sundance, that's what it's called. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Rope Snack. Is it Rope Snack? Rope Snake? Ropey Essenek? Ropey Essenek. Tell me how to pronounce these cute little names you guys come up with. Valeria Takatila. Have you seen videos on YouTube where people have synced silent phone footage? Yeah, I have seen those. Value Raw. I wish I could pronounce that. Oh, Finland. Oh, one of my favorite bands is from Finland. You probably could never guess. I could give you a hint if you want to try to guess. Malone. Super peachy if you give me one of those hardcore tour passes at Last Devotional. Oh, cool. All right, Malone, thanks. Thanks for thanking me. Ha! How did you? Wait a second, I must know you. I must know this Finnish person if their first guess was Impaled Nazarene. Ha! Yeah, you're right. How did you know that? That's crazy. Jack Levitt, tell me how you found out about this channel and why you're here. And I want to try to make this interesting for people who come here. Tavi, I knew you, you crazy. I knew you'd be the guy from Finland up in here. What is your name? What does your account name mean? I want to know. Yeah, you know, I kind of wish I could come up with a cute little creative name for this channel, but I think my name is just cute enough, you know? Whatever, we'll just roll with it. My cats, like, to see them like this, sleeping kind of near each other at the very same time. It doesn't happen all the time. So it's pretty cool that they're just chilling and not bugging me or asking me for stuff or fighting. Yeah, they're good. I think they're camera shy though, really. Jack, live videos, devotional videos, all the stuff you upload. Okay, so that's how you know this. So have any of you, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. My friend Tavi from Finland says, it's finished for iron cast pot. Okay, I got you. Used to be a potato pot. Ha! Okay. Devo references in some way. You know, it's all got to be. So any of you people here on the chat right now, have you, you know, are you all new subscribers, or has anybody been with the channel for a while? You know, I really wish part of me wishes that I would have kind of tried to promote this channel a little more back in the day when I was on tour with Devo and really pumping content into the channel. But I was just busy pumping content into it, and I didn't really know about, you know, promoting channels or anything. It was just a means to an end for me. It was just a means to share the video, and that's all it was. Oh, you subscribed in 2013 or 14. Well, that's really cool. That was before I was even paying attention to subscribers, and I didn't really care anything about that. So, oh, cool. Oh, 1.5 years? Great. Well, Doog Schloog, thank you so much for subscribing. I don't even know if I know it matters because I think I had to get to a certain amount of subscribers before I could monetize my channel. I don't think that's ever gonna, you know, I think you have to make at least earn $100 if I'm not mistaken, before you get any kind of payment. But I think then YouTube takes a percentage of that first $100. Not really quite sure how it all works. I think my account right now is about, what is it? It's up to about $12. I think that's the value of the income it's made thus far. I think I've only been monetized for a couple months now. So it's interesting to me to just watch what happens and how this all plays out. And the fact that people can send tips in the side chat is intriguing to me too. But I've never seen it work. But you know, I'm thinking somehow I'll figure out ways to you know, make it useful for people to donate something in there. Like maybe I'll have contests, or I'll give away things, or who knows, you know, or I'll pull very specific things out of my collection to show people if they tip me or something. I don't know. I'll figure out how to whore myself somehow. Because, you know, if I could make any kind of money at all from music and art, that's what I got to do. That's just what I'm dedicated to, and that's how I pay for the, you know, the cat food and the, you know, all that stuff. But, you know, money has never been the main reason I do anything. So it's just a fringe benefit, really. And as long as I can keep eating and paying the house mortgage, then I'm happy. Okay, Doog. You know why you probably didn't subscribe before? Because who knew it even mattered? I mean, I guess it's nice to subscribe to a page if you want to see all the videos they're putting up when they do it. I mean, I don't even subscribe to many people because I don't watch YouTube a lot, actually. So for me to subscribe to a bunch of people would, I guess for me, be more of a gesture to them to say, hey, yeah, I'll give you a subscription because I know it helps you in the end, which I probably should start doing that now. I should probably find Impaled Nazarene's YouTube page and you know, all my favorite bands, and just be sure I'm subscribed. And I should probably subscribe to all you people too. So if you definitely want me to subscribe to your page for whatever reason, let me see. I guess type a 666. If you want me to subscribe to your page, just type a 666 in the chat, and then after the stream, I'll go through there and I'll sign up. I'll subscribe to all those pages. Because, yeah, you know, we're all in this together, this YouTube thing, Doog Schloog. What does the name Doog Schloog mean? I'm really totally intrigued by these names. And CKT1138, is that a movie reference? What is that? I don't know much about movies, so I always think that anything I don't understand is probably a movie reference or a TV show or something. I don't know. Talk at me, people. I got nothing. I just got 2 cats sleeping, a candle, and a computer and a phone to look at. Let's have a party with 11 people. Not sure why not. Okay, how did you get your deep connections with your favorite bands? It's such a dream to so many folks. Well, when I went to concerts when I was a little kid, the thing to me was, and granted, after I went to the first few concerts in my life, I kind of met people, DJs at radio stations, older people that kind of took me under their wing and kind of gave me tickets to shows, gave me press gate passes, so I was the first one into the concert, so I could get right up front of the barricade. Every concert I saw in the 80s, I think I was right up front of the barricade because I had these great radio station passes. Anyway, so I was the kid that always went to the show wearing the band t-shirt of the band I was seeing, if I already had a band t-shirt. Always bought the tour shirt, first thing. Then I ran to get my seat, enjoyed the whole concert from the front row, and then always, after the concert, always, and sometimes before, but typically after the show, always I would try to find the tour buses, try to find where I wasn't supposed to be so I could meet these people. For some reason, it was really important to me to have that connection. It was like going to church, man. It was like you got to go there and you got to tithe, and then you got to meet your maker or whatever. So I had to meet these people, and that's just what I did at rock shows all the time, and I still do that at rock shows. And I'm always the guy, typically, that's wearing the band shirt to the band show. And I like to see other people in those shirts. So anyway, this passion of going to shows and meeting people, then I would start branching out and meeting people in other situations, not necessarily at their concerts. And, with everybody, it's a different story. With Devo, it's a different story. With the Dickies, with Thor, Zig Zig Sputnik. It's all different stories on how I met them. But I just basically would present me, my personality, and say, look, I'm dedicated to you and your band. I'll do anything to help you. No money needed. Don't pay me. I just want to help. And that's how it always starts out. I just want to help. And then, they'll say, yeah, well, can you do this for us? Can you do us some shirt designs? Can you make sure we have merchandise at the next few shows? Yes, I'll do all that. So every now and then money comes into the picture. Like every now and then people pay me. I make a percentage off whatever they sell, and it's nothing. I'm not getting rich on anything, but it's like to be paid for anything I love to do is such a blessing that I don't know if that answered your question. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, the deep connections question. I don't know if I answered that, but I don't know how I guess I get the deep connections by just offering to help. And, it doesn't work for everybody, I guess, but it worked for a few people, a few bands that I like, and I'm very, very thankful. Let's read some more here. Duke's Loop is kind of a joke from like 2 years ago. Okay, well, that's good. I like it, though. 666, Tavi, I'll be uploading Devo covers whenever I can record drums. All right, I can't wait to see you at the devotional next year. You're wearing a tour shirt right now, dude. What? Give me a hint, and then I'll guess the band. No, I probably won't be able to guess the band. Well, what's the tour shirt you're wearing? Have you listened to Lena Lovitch and other stiffer artists? Yes, Tavi. Yep, I met Lena Lovitch once at a Mark Mothersbaugh art show in England, and she was really cool. She was so cool. And I met her daughter. Her daughter was really cool. And I got to see Lena do a little live chat, a personal live video chat with Mark Mothersbaugh. They hadn't really talked in decades, and so they caught up on some things. Rope Snack. I have a few Devo-related videos, and I make music videos for songs occasionally. That's the one I did recently for Smart Patrol. Okay, 666. Yeah, okay, I'll subscribe to you, the pages. I told people that if they want me to subscribe to their page, I will do that if they just type a 666 in the chat, and then I'll go back and look at this and subscribe. Okay, so Rope Snack. Do I know you in real life, and what does that name mean? Liam? Am I pronouncing that right? Liam Haley? Hey, Pilgrim, I'm curious as to what your favorite Devo look is. Oh, man. My favorite Devo look. I mean, that's... It's hard to say, of course, because they're all so good. A few of them stand out way above the rest. But the one that made the biggest impression on me, I think, was the new traditionalist look. Because I discovered Devo, pretty late in the game. I discovered Devo in 1980 when they did Whip It. And I knew that look. That intrigued me. But then, when the new Traditionalist album was coming out, I was actually waiting for it at Woolworths or whatever it was. I was waiting for it to hit the shelves, and I was just so curious as is this band going to be like Kiss, where they do a new costume basically every album? Are they going to have the red hats again? Are the hats going to be a different color? And then I got the album cover, and they had the rubber hair, and then the zippers in their pants made a huge impression on me. I started putting zippers in all my pants after that. All through junior high school and high school, I put zippers in my pants. And then they had, they had the columns and the poster inside. Oh, it was just, yeah, the whole look was great. The astronaut theme. So I really loved the new traditionalist look. It really made a big impression on me. Hold on, let me scroll up here and see what people are saying. Hey, Michael, how's it? Sluggo. Where do I know Sluggo Yarborough from? I recognize that name. Fight Milk. I like you guys. Yep, I know who you guys are. I'll subscribe for sure. Okay. Shirt I'm wearing is a Devo Desert Day is one. All right, cool. I'm glad you got one of those. I'm not sure how many were made. The design was actually, to tell you the truth, the design was actually supposed to be just a couple inches wider than it was, and I really tried to get them to print a little wider, but the print looks pretty good. Sir Edward Pants-a-Lot, yes, I will subscribe. Sluggo, yes, I will subscribe. You don't know me in real life, but I hope you meet me next year at Devotional. My name comes from a character in a video. Oh, okay, I knew it was supposed to be pronounced rope snake for some reason, but all right, yeah, see you at the Devotional, my friend. Anyway, did I get to everybody? Sir Edward T. Pans-a-Lot. I'm curious as to what your name means too and where it came from. Let's see. Bear with me here while I scroll up. Shirt's pretty cool, man. I bought two. Yeah, I got two for myself too because I want one to wear and one to keep forever. Because what if it is the last Devo show? I gotta have the shirt, man. I gotta have the shirt. I even got a poster of the festival poster, which isn't really that great. It's just a bunch of text, right, with Devo in there somewhere. But I had to get one because, I'm an archivist and everything. THX1138, that is what I thought it was from. And, I don't even know anything about movies. But let me tell you, why I know THX1138 is because I'm replying to CKT1138's chat thing here. Okay, THX1138 is kind of a Star Wars-y kind of movie, if I remember correctly. And I used to live in these, pretty low-grade apartments in Charlotte, North Carolina, behind a strip mall shopping center. And in the shopping center at the time was this video, movie rental and sales place. And it was all the horror movies, every kind of movie. And they had a dumpster out back, and me and my friends, when we were 12, 13, 14, we would always go dumpster diving in that thing, and we would find the coolest posters, and they were called one sheets, and these little cardboard box display things for movies where they put the videotapes in them. Found all kinds of stuff like that, and unfortunately, a lot of that stuff I didn't keep because it fell apart. All the posters fell apart as I put them up with that horrible posters, sticky, tacky stuff. Ruined all the posters. Yeah, and I remember I had the THX1138 poster. I never saw the movie, but I had the poster. So there you go. Long story. My name doesn't have a meaning. I really like frying pans and nights. That's great. Frying pans and nights. That's a good market. I was going to get the Desert Days Devo poster, but I think spending $120 on Devo stuff. Yeah, that poster. I don't know about that poster. I was supposed to get one of those. Maybe Mark Mothersbaugh will send me one. I don't even know if the band got paid for any of those posters. I think maybe they got a dozen posters and that was it. Malone and Rope Snake have been gushing to me about how fun this year's devotional was. Oh yeah, it was great. It was great. Next year's hopefully it'll be better because it'll be the 20th anniversary of the devotionals. Can you believe? I can't believe it's been going on for so long. The band worked like a machine. I think you're talking about Fight Milk, right, Tavi? Because it did. 1979 Duty Now tours are amazing, even though the bootleg recordings are rather bad. It's incredible how fast they played through the entire set. Yep. Yeah, they played fast. Oh, okay, you're talking about Devo being a tight band, like a machine. But Fight Milk was like that too. Yeah, no, Devo didn't design that poster, Duke, so we had nothing to do with that, really. Yeah, lots of Fight Milk fans for sure. I'm glad I was able to capture some video because, me and technology, I'm just doomed. But my phone kept overheating. My fairly new phone kept overheating while I was trying to video the devotional. And it's been doing that for every show I've shot since the devotional. And so tomorrow, I think I'm going to have to kind of well, switch my phone for a new one and pay another company to insure it for whatever, however many months at $15 a month. But I get a new phone. I basically extend the warranty on the phone that's crapping out for this $15 a month insurance plan. And they send me a phone. They overnight it to me. I switch all the information from the old phone to the new phone. And then hopefully I go to New York with a phone that works really well. But, oh man, I just hate dealing with that stuff. Hey, Michael, how you doing? I'm doing great, Rope Snake. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, Depeche Mode. You're saying that you went to your first devotional last year. That's cool. I just noticed you said that. Okay, now, now I'm caught up with all the chats. Okay, definitely my favorite. When Mark almost got blown up at the New Year's 79 show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody's talking about Fight Milk. Pretty hardcore Devo video from Austin. Man, that was such a fun tour. It was really weird, that hardcore tour. Well, it was really amazing that it happened at all, because obviously the whole Devo camp was kind of thrown for a loop when our friend Bob passed away fairly unexpectedly. And so, and it was totally planned for him to go on that tour. And I think, you know, it was great that it did still go on, because it was a great tribute to him, and his son got up there and played a few shows, and it was really cool. But I remember thinking to myself, because I'd been to a lot of Devo shows and worked a few tours before that, but this was the only tour, I think, the only tour in Devo's existence since 1980 where they didn't play Whip It at all. It was amazing. They never played Whip It as an encore, never did it as a special bonus, whatever. They never played the song the whole tour. And at the same time, I was realizing that everybody in the audience, well, not everybody, but a large portion of the audience was singing along to the hardcore songs, like these really weird, noisy, difficult listening songs for the most part. People were singing along, and I was like, this is beautiful. Here's one you might remember. Yeah, that's the Whip It intro. Your grandma took you to the devotional 2000. That's great. Yeah, Fight Milk, man. There's a live. Okay, cool. Yeah. I really hope we can really get it together next year, devotional, to have somebody, you know, professionally streaming it, recording it, whatever. It's always tough to get somebody to do that when you can't really pay them a lot, if anything. You just have to find somebody passionate about recording and archiving, things like that, who has the time. Not a single band played Whip It at devotional. Well, it's because if you're going to play deep Devo cuts to anybody, that is the crowd to do it. You're going to get so much love and respect. I mean, Whip It's what you play at the the Halloween party or the wedding reception, but the devotional, you dig up some deep cuts, and the deeper you go, and like Smooth Noodle Maps tracks always do well at devotional. Tracks that nobody ever thinks to play are great. Yeah, Whip It, yeah, that's a given. I was considering bringing a VHS camera. Oh man, that would be great. And then we could like make 3 or 4 dubs, 3 or 4 generation dubs, and then release it as this like janky VHS dub. The janky VHS dub mix. Devo fans don't love Whip It as much as non-Devo fans. Well, familiarity breeds contempt and all that stuff. It's not really contempt, but when you hear that song over and over again, it becomes like, that's how I discovered Devo, was that song. Really, I discovered it like a lot of people did on the radio when I was a kid, or on TV or whatever it was. I don't remember the first time I saw it. But I'm not one of those cool people that discovered Devo like on Saturday Night Live or anything, or seeing them at a club in Ohio. I was living really close by there when all that was going on in Ohio, but moved down to North Carolina in '78, and then didn't discover Devo until 1980. Devo is the funny Whip It band. Still, I'm glad Devo played. I think the hardcore tour would have been a great farewell tour. It was a tour to see more personally. Yeah, but that was too soon for farewell. Because, it would be great to see a tour that mixed the hardcore stuff with the Something for Everybody stuff, with the Oh No It's Devo stuff, with some, all the classics, and put all that together would be really, it would be really nice to me. I think that would really round out, that would be a farewell tour. Um, because then you'd have to play Whip It on the farewell tour. You couldn't do a farewell tour and not do the Whip It. Rope Snake agrees with something I said, or something somebody said. Um, Somewhere Sweet. You know, I was really glad that we were able to release that in full on the reissue of, oh wait, it wasn't the reissue of Total Devo, it was the Recombo package, I think, where the whole 15-minute or 13-minute Somewhere Sweet was released. Yeah, you know, hearing Don't Shoot at Desert Days, Tavi, was great. And I kept telling the band, you know, ever since we got through the first couple of rehearsals, that, man, that song is a great song to start with. I really love that track. Might be my favorite track off Something for Everybody. I really like Fresh, too. You know, those songs are great. I love they play more SFE songs, Don't Shoot. Yeah, I would love to hear Fresh. I would love to hear March On, you know. Even Knock Boots would be great to hear live. You know, I like a lot of that stuff. SNL was the gateway for me. Yeah, so you're lucky. I was just totally off in Kiss Meets the Phantom world at that point, so I had no idea. Somebody should have hit me to Devo, but I just wasn't hanging around with the right people, really. Thank God I was hip enough to go see Kiss when I was 9, though, because that ruled. Please, baby, please, baby. So yeah, I wish they played Fresh at Desert Days. Yeah, me too, but for whatever reason, you know, and I know that since Devo hasn't played those Something for Everybody tracks in a few years, you know, I think there were problems, slight problems with the software or the files that we had used past tours just being outdated. They were made with outdated software, or they didn't quite work well with the new versions of this stuff. I don't know. I'm not the guy that takes care of all that shit, but I remember. Yeah, something to do with, hey, Sir Edward Panzalot, did you retract your own messages, or is somebody else doing that? Because I don't know how to make people moderators or anything, but I thought moderators did that. I'm just learning. I'm learning about this stuff, you guys. Hold my hand. Oh, I made a typo and I did it myself. Okay, cool. How do I make people moderators? Does anybody want to be a moderator? I don't know if I would even need a moderator, but it's interesting that I could. You know, I kind of want to learn how to make one. Does anybody know how to do that? I want to be a moderator. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you and a lot of you guys were here for the first chat, right? Yeah, you know, I don't think it's needed either, but I kind of just want to make a mod to see if I could do it. You know? Never done it before. Okay, so maybe I'll try here. Does a little thing come up next to people, or what does that do? Remove, add moderator. Hey, okay, Sir Edward Panzalot. I'm going to make you a moderator just to see if it works. Did that work? That was easy as pie. Now you have a little wrench, right? Look at that. Tavi should also be me. I wish I could change that little wrench to a little something else, you know? I don't know. Okay, wait. Panzalot is too power hungry. Well, we'll see. You know, if it doesn't work out, I'll just take that little tool away from him. He must be stopped. All right, everybody behave. I just wanted to make somebody a moderator to see if I could do it. Was the original plan to stream the Desert Days show from your phone? Well, here's what happened with that. I wasn't ever going to stream the whole show because, like I said, I have to run around to do stuff for other songs. But I was actually planning on going live from backstage a little bit, going live from sound check, maybe going live. Well, not sound check really, because the band doesn't really like sound check footage. But anyway, even just being at the festival, I was going to do a lot of live streaming, and certainly at least 2 or 3 of the songs were going to be live streamed. But the problem was that the internet connection out there in the desert was a little iffy, even if you signed up on the Wi-Fi that the Desert Days people gave out. My phone was just not having it, and it wouldn't have it. wouldn't stay connected very well. So I just relegated myself to shooting video as much as I could and then posting that video. But if it was a normal show in a normal club with normal internet, I could have done it. I'm going to try to do that at the Dickies. Stream live from the Dickies. It won't be the whole show, but it'll be some. Yeah, it was horrible, dude. Nobody's going to smoke anybody out for being Impaled Nazarene fan, a.k.a. Finnish, because I think if anybody's from Finland, they're an Impaled Nazarene fan. They should be. I was trying to update people when Devo came on, but nothing loaded. Oh, well, yeah, I'm glad you liked the videos. I really wish I could have streamed live, but that was the plan. But, it's funny. It's not funny. It's horrible. My new Google Pixel 2 phone, which is like exactly a year old now, overheats and all this garbage. So I have my old, very void and expired Windows phone, which the camera still works amazing. The audio recording is amazing. I've never seen another phone with a camera or a microphone like my old Windows phone. So I take the old Windows phone as backup so that when my Google Pixel or whatever starts overheating, I just put it away and take out the Windows phone and just shoot as much video or photos as I can. So it's a little pain in the ass, but I'm really hoping it gets fixed this week and I have a really reliable phone to go to New York with. So if you guys who are here and who are subscribed and all that stuff, if you think of anybody else who would want to see these things, try to get them to subscribe and come to the next chat or whatever. And I want to fill this up with more cool people because I really enjoy talking to you guys. Wish I could have been at Desert Days. Hope it isn't their last show. Yeah, everybody thinks that. Yeah, nobody wants it to be the last show except for maybe Mark. I don't think he even wants it to be the last show, to tell you the truth. I've been wondering for a while now, the reissues have been made. Does that mean the band finally has the rights to Enigma stuff again? No, doesn't mean that at all. No, it doesn't mean that at all. The thing with the rights is always changing, it seems to me. Every year or two, I'm finding out that somebody else owns the rights. But, all I can say about that is that Futurismo worked it out so that we were able to really reissue those two albums. And I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to take a guess, but I'm pretty sure it's because that Warner Brothers thinks those albums wouldn't sell anyway. And, they're not Devo's most popular albums, and it's not like reissuing Freedom of Choice, where you could just crap out the same album, same cover, and sell a lot of them. These were going to be for hardcore fans and fans that were interested in looking at something they weren't familiar with of Devo. And, the packaging, of course, was off the chain. Delaney always does a great job. Delaney at Futurismo Records always does a great job with packaging. So anyway, those are. I was really glad to put those out. I thought for years that Total Devo and Smooth Noodle should come out with bonus tracks and all that stuff, and new artwork. Let's see here. Let me read more of these things. Gonna go see Impaled Nazarene when they come to my town. They were nearby, but it was part of a festival. Yeah, please go see them. And look, please, when you go see Impaled Nazarene, let me know when you're going. Remind me. If you're going to shoot any video, any photos, I want to see them. I will send you money to get me a t-shirt at that show. All of my Impaled Nazarene shirts are the wrong size. I bought them in the 90s when I thought I wore an extra large shirt, and I don't wear an extra large shirt. I typically wear larges. For some reason, I really wanted them big and stupid baggy back then. So now I have a trunk of great black metal and death metal shirts that are all just too big for me. So I need a size large Impaled Nazarene shirt, like you wouldn't believe. Are there any t-shirts from Desert Days? Let me know. No, you know what? When I checked with the merchandise guy about that, I think the only sizes that were left were like triple X's and double X's, stuff like that, and only a few, like a handful. We were talking about maybe reprinting them and putting a small amount of them on the store, but I'm not going to know about that until I get back from New York, so I got to think about that. Will the Enigma records be put on Spotify ever? I don't know what goes on Spotify or how it gets there or who controls that, I don't know who controls digital rights for Devo's music. Used to be a place called, can't remember the name. Can't remember the name of the company that used to control it, but I don't know if they do anymore. I'm not very knowledgeable about that, and I don't use Spotify myself, so I have no idea. Still not over how cool it was for Desert Days goers to see parquet courts. I know, I never saw parquet courts. Well, I think I did see them from like behind the stage for a few seconds, but I didn't really see their show. I'll tell you what though, I was super excited to see Surfboard at Desert Days. First time I saw Surfboard was in 2016, October, when they opened for the Dickies in New York City, and I was blown away, and I was an instant fan, and I went home and I contacted them immediately, and I bought a shirt from them through Facebook or something, and they were super cool. And I never got to see them when they came to North Carolina over the last few years. I was always somewhere else, or I'd missed finding out about it, and I was just too late. So I was really super psyched to see Surfboard. They are awesome. And then I met them after the show, and asked them, I told them I couldn't find their current tour dates on their Facebook page, or no mention of whatever. And they said, oh yeah, we barely ever check that. Only one guy in the band really looks at that. And so I said, I understand Facebook is for old people, but I will run that page for you if you want. I will just do it for free or in trade for merch or whatever, because I love your band. So now I'm running their Facebook page, which is pretty cool. A little bit difficult for them to get content to me a lot of the time, but yeah, so we'll try to help promote Surfboard because they deserve it. Hey, my cats are kind of moving around a little bit. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Cricket. Say hi. Say hi, Crickers. Yeah, so Enigma Records, I don't know the answer to that. Streaming services, we couldn't see Ween because we were so tired. Yeah, I only saw Ween in concert once, and I don't remember any of it. But it's a really dumb story why I don't remember any of it. It's a really dumb story. I'm not even going to tell it here right now, but I don't remember anything about it. It was back in 1999, and so I've never really been a huge Ween fan. I don't know much about them, so I don't know what I was missing. I enjoy these streams. Keep them coming. Okay, Rope Snake, I will. You keep coming by, and that'll inspire me to keep going. I actually like Total a decent amount. I like Total Devo, but I really have always loved Smooth Little Maps. Ever since it came out, I've always loved it. Total Devo kind of threw me for a little loop when it came out because of the costumes and because of they did the acoustic tour with that album, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. But I love Total Devo, but I don't like it. I don't like it as much as I do Smooth Little Maps. What's your size? Oh, size large, Tavi. How soon is the Impaled Nazarene show? Total is my favorite Devo album. Oh wow, that's great. Nobody ever says that. That's cool. That was the first, tour I saw them live, was Total Devo. In Raleigh, North Carolina. I'd never really gotten a chance to see them in the 80s because I lived in North Carolina and I never heard about the shows. It's not like you can go to a website and find their tour dates back then. You just had to know. How many people in this chat are going to Devotional 2020? I am. Are there any plans on reissuing Pomps or Spud Rings? There are always plans on attempting to reissue the Pomps and Spud Rings. And I'm always talking to people every year. At least a couple of people, companies, whatever, reach out to me and they express interest in doing it. But when it comes down to it, nobody's ever made it happen. So still trying. Yeah, come on, Joanne, go to the devotional. Let's do this. Let's do this. It's a really good time. It's like a bunch of weirdos, and at the reason the devotional really started, from what I remember, is because all the freaky Devo fans, all the weirdos, all the outcasts, all the nerds, we got tired of only talking to each other on these alt-fan Devo groups and these early web social media, really. We just got tired of that, and we thought that we should physically meet somewhere and actually be able to trade items and show off stuff that we have and listen to music and, be in a room of people who would talk about Devo on the level that we wanted to talk about Devo. We didn't want to talk about just Whip It or the flower pot hats or whatever. We wanted to really dig in deep and discuss Devo. And it wasn't hard. It wasn't easy to do that back then. you could go anywhere with your friends and family and not be in a room with anybody who understood what the fuck you were talking about. So it was great to have that devotional for that reason, but now it's turned into a much bigger thing. We'll be there. Great. A lot of people are going. Talk about the time you saw Mark's pickled fetus. I saw Mark's pickled fetus. I don't know there's not much to say. He said he had a fetus. I said I wanted to see it, and he showed it to me. It was in the basement of Mutado. Smooth Little Maps is very, very good. I dig it. I'd like to see more live adaptations of Shout songs. I know. I don't know why they don't do that very much. I'm only assuming it's because a lot of it was done on Fairlight. That might explain why it can't really be done live. I don't know. I'm not a musician. But I would like to hear some Shout stuff. Imagine like A Satisfied Mind live. Yeah, that would be cool. Every song in S&M is great except for Jimmy. I love Jimmy. You know, Jimmy was the only Devo song that any band I've ever been in has covered. My band Crapper Keeper did Jimmy. Oh man, many years ago. Might have been on a not necessarily Beautiful but Mutated compilation. I can't remember if it was on one of the first ones of those. My parents buy me tickets. What? My parents what? Buy me tickets, Generation Xers. Oh, okay, cool. For some reason I'm having trouble reading the chat. Why were they not nominated again? Oh, I don't know. Who knows why the Rock Hall does stuff? It doesn't really matter to me. I'm not really into that. Jimmy's my username and most social media, so that song always freaks me out. Don't be freaked out. Enjoy the ride in the wheelchair, my friend. I have to go. Fun stream. See you, Sir Edward. Talk to you next time. Really hoping you're getting a Shout CD at Devotional. I might have a Shout CD I could sell. Not the reissue one. Oh wait, there hasn't been a reissue one, has there? I would like to see a reissue of Shout. Blah, 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 blah. Fourth Dimensions, great song. He showed me the fetus. He said he got it from the guy who put together the Workforce. Yeah. That's the story, Danny. That's the story. Yeah. That's the same. Yeah, he told me the same thing. So, how long have I been doing this? Gosh, I don't know. Does it say anywhere on this chat how long this has been going on? Let's just see if I can back up in the timeline here. Oh, about an hour. All right, so let me ask you guys. There's 11 of you here. You think we can keep this going on for a little while longer, or are you tired? Because I can keep answering questions or show you stuff. There's a lot of stuff within arm's reach that I could show you if you want. The cats aren't very entertaining right now, unfortunately, but at least they're in the shot. They're usually hiding. Let's keep going, dude. I just did some shrooms. Well, that's nice. I've done some shrooms, but they weren't really my favorite thing to do. I almost want to go pee, but I'm not going to do that. I can hold it. I'm ready for more. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to think of something to show. Should I play some music? No, that's always a bummer because then I never know if it's too loud or too... Probably don't have an answer, but I'm super curious how the switch from Warner to Enigma changed the band's songwriting process. Oh yeah, I haven't a clue, man. Haven't a clue, man. Don't know. I wasn't in their head. Man. Yeah, I don't know. That's a question for the musicians. Although I've been in bands and I've made records and music, I am not a musician. So I don't know about all that stuff. Dude, I want to see the American Idol figurine. Oh, New Wave Nigel. I'll go get him for you. Hold on. He might still work. No, battery's dead. Battery's dead. He doesn't make noise anymore, but there he is. New Wave Nigel. And it used to be where you would put his little arm up and music would play. A music that sounded kind of like well, Devo, but it sounded like a specific era of Devo, if I remember correctly. But yeah, New Wave Nigel. I remember when I got the call, I think it was KRK Ryden who first told me about it. He called me up one day. I think it may have been in the morning, like late night his time, early morning my time. Dude, did you see the McDonald's commercial with the Devo figure? And I'm like, what? And so I turned my TV on back when I had a TV and saw the commercial, and I instantly ran out to McDonald's, and I think I bought like 15 of them. So I sent 5 to the band, lawyer, band, whatever, and kept 10 for myself, I guess, which I still have somewhere. And yeah, so that was a fun day for me, discovering that McDonald's was making some Devo-esque toy. It totally was weird. Let's see if I can catch up here. XP31 is the best track. Wait, what are we talking about? I don't even know if you're allowed to say this, but will we see a reissue of Now It Can Be Told? I don't have anything to say about that, but yes, it's possible. It's possible. It might have been something that we thought about. It might have been something that has been brought up as a potential thing. But yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. Because I would like, if that did come out, Now It Can Be Told, I would like to have bonus tracks, of course, but from bootleg recordings of shows on that tour. Like maybe songs that didn't really get played a lot on the tour, or just special versions, live, interesting versions of some songs on there. I just think there's other stuff. There were so many bootleg recordings of that tour. There's got to be something interesting that I have forgotten about. That's when I call Alex Brunel, who used to run Boogie Boys Basement, and that's when I would call him and go, okay, what do you remember about those shows and those bootlegs? And he has a pretty good memory, so he'll pull out tracks that he remembers being interesting. Yeah, it did sound like Dr. Detroit. Wow, you guys know more about what I said than I do. Let's see. You said, is that a Recombo DNA LP poking out behind you on that record shelf? Let me point to it. Oh wait, who are you? Malone. What is that? Malone J2? Is that how I pronounce that? I think I know what you're talking about. Right back there, right? Right there. Let me go see. Well, this is actually, okay. So it's actually, this was the test cover that was sent. So there's no records in there. It's just the inserts and the cover. But yeah, that's your combo. Was that what you were asking about, Malone? Let me see if I can find that comment. And then I'll get to the other questions. Malone. I think I showed you what you were asking about, Malone. Let me go back up here and see if I can answer these other things. How flimsy, fragile are the spud rings? Man, let me tell you. Very, very fragile, fairly flimsy. But they get less flimsy over the years and they get kind of really brittle. So I had one that was in perfect shape, had it in the glass case. And one day I just went to pick it up to move it in the glass case and it cracked. And it's like so fragile. And it cracked right in the front. Arrgh! I kept it nice for so many years, and just simply trying to pick it up and move it, it twisted in a way or something, and it cracked. So it's really hard to keep those in good shape. Here's something that could be cool. How about a fan short film fest, music vids, etc.? It could be shown at Devotional. Well, see, Danny, I'm the wrong one to ask about that because I'm so bored with looking at a screen for too long. I kind of think Devotional is best with live bands because it doesn't, as soon as you start showing a video of anything that's over 30 minutes or whatever, all you have is a room full of people staring at a screen, and I don't know, it's just, it's not that exciting for me. It's a little selfish, but I just don't think that it should be a film event. I mean, maybe there would be a need for a short film fest, but I wouldn't be the one to go. I just can't stand watching movies. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I have an aversion to that, but it wouldn't be interesting to me. But I bet you a lot of people would like it. I mean, maybe, God, I don't know. That's something that's, I don't know. I don't know. It might be good, but I'm just not the person to judge it because I don't think it would be good for me. I was just on Google and I saw him and I'm like, oh, he is Devo. Oh, wait, who are we talking about? Joanne, I got to scroll back up to your thing to see. No Wave Nigel. Oh, okay, right. Devo Man. Pilmer, I was busy watching The Shining. I'm sorry I didn't tune in earlier. Oh, Sophia. Okay, Sophia, I'm going to, before you leave, hopefully you can hang out for a little bit, but before you leave this chat, Sophia, I'm going to show you that silica gel record I keep telling you about. Pity You, I love that song. I've been asking around if someone could do an orchestrated version of Snowball. That sounds cool. Whoa, there's so many comments coming in, dude. I can't keep up. Hold on. Does it scroll? Okay, good. I'm just learning, guys. Come on. Give me a break. Tell Jerry to bring Mau Mau. Dude, that would be a mistake. I tried to say hello to Mau Mau while I was in LA recently, and she just hissed at me. She wanted to tear my face off. Can there be a clown at Devotional? There was a clown at Devotional. I want to say a couple years ago or something. It was this weird performance art guy, and I think he was a clown for a part of the show. Sophia, I'm glad you're here. I was telling everybody, my friends, about your amazing knowledge of weird bands like Big Black and Psychic TV. I thought that was really cool. Not a lot of people I meet know who those bands are. Okay, so you'll still be here. Okay, what? Devo Clown. Yeah, I agree. I like Devo Clown. When you say Devo Clown, what comes to mind to me is Spaz Attack, who did the clown in Peekaboo. He was the punky clown. Good old Spaz Attack. I will be the clown Devotional too. Okay, all right, Joanne. You be the clown. You be the clown. Devo Clown. Start your own YouTube page called Devo Clown. Yeah, I know. Sophie's costumes are always great. And you know what, Sophie? I was so bummed out that I did not even have time to run. I just didn't think about running down the area where photographers were and saying hi to you because I could see you. You were right in the front row, and I can hear you squealing. Every time I was shooting video or taking pictures, I could hear you squealing. I assume it was you squealing at certain points in the show. And I just should have, I kept trying to remember to run down there and say hi and shake your hand or whatever, but I was just running around so much and I just kept forgetting. And then by the time the show was over, I was like, oh crap, I should go try to get Sophia. But it was just nuts backstage. I have not met Wendy Doog. No, I have not met that monkey. Sophia's flattered. Yeah, Doug, okay, so you were right next to Sophia. Yeah, I saw you guys out there, and I actually tried to get you in the photo I took of the audience, but I just couldn't back up enough. I couldn't get a wide enough shot. Yeah, I know. Sorry, dude. I really tried to get you guys in the shot, but it's difficult. When I'm up there, I can't really see what I'm taking a picture of. I just try to get as many people in it as I can, and I always try to take 2 or 3 shots so that I make sure that one of them works out. You know, because you can't really see, and everything's so crazy up there in the lights, and I just kind of just shoot blind, and hopefully it works. Sophia, that's funny. I can hear myself screaming, fools. Yeah, but that was you squealing, right? I heard you squealing. It was like the footage of the Beatles when they first came to America, and if you took one of those teenage girls out, one of those squeals, that was what Sophia sounded like at the Desert Days show. Malone. Oh, okay, you're one of the jerking back and forth guys. Okay, cool. Well, what's your name mean? Where does it come from? What, your YouTube name there. How many of you, I think everybody here is probably in Fight Milk or something, right? Or the guys that were hanging out with Fight Milk at the Devotional. How many people here were actually at Devotional? A lot of you, huh? I think so. Yeah, it's like a devotional posse in here. My posse got velocity. Tavi, Malone, Jack are jerking back and forth guys. Well, now you have a reputation you have to live up to next year. You really got to be jerking next year. And don't forget, when you get to be my age, you still have to be good at that. You can't, now you're the jerking back and forth guys. That's just what you're going to be for the rest of your life. Now you didn't squeal way too much. I want you to go listen to those videos I shot and see if you can hear yourself. Because it's very identifiable to me. I don't know why I knew it was you, but I knew it was. My name used to have Melon in it, and someone mispronounced it, so it's been Malone. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, Tabby's the crawling boogie boy. Well, this is great. 14 people are still up in here. Now, I'm trying to think, oh man, where'd Cricket go? She flew the coop, man. I didn't even know it. She flew the coop. Yeah, the posse got dance velocity. That's right. You know where my posse got velocity quote comes from, Sophia? If you know that, I'm going to be blown away. So I'm going to go grab one of, no, I should just take you guys with me. I was going to go downstairs and grab a record, but I'm going to try to unhook this thing and take you with me. All right, hold on. Hopefully I won't turn it off. Okie dokie. All right, let's flip this thing around. Okay. We're going to go downstairs real quick here. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Park down here. Let me turn on some lights. Hold on a second. Whoa. Okay. Sophia, I'm going to show you the Silica record. Let me turn some things on here. Okie dokie. All right, they're in this box here. Right? I'll turn some more lights on. Hi, Cricket. What are you doing? Is there a bug down here you're chasing or something? I don't know. There's something going on down here Cricket knows about that I don't. Okay, let's see here. Okay, well, here's an unopened one. This is a band that, everybody, this isn't a band I was in 1990s. We released a CD in 1993 called 50 Noisy Children Party. It was industrial noise, found sound stuff. There's the hype sticker. Quotes from two of my favorite artists, Tom Ellard of Severed Heads and Mark Mothers Bob Devo. Anyway, this was released on CD in 1993. Very few of them were made, probably under 2,000. And then somebody contacted me in 2015 and said that they were starting a record label and they really loved this record when they were, or the CD, actually, this album when they were younger, and they wanted to reissue it as a deluxe with bonus tracks and gatefold, and I couldn't believe it. It was like I was dreaming when somebody told me they wanted to reissue this. So we reissued it. This is number 331 of 500, and it's really spiffy. I'll get an open one. I'll find an open one and show you what's inside. Let's see here. Where would it be here? Here we go. An open one. Is that an open one? Nope. That's sealed one. That's an open one. Okay, let's see. See if I can do this with one hand. Okay, there's just some random stickers, and there's some hype sticker there. The stickers didn't come with the record. That was just something Al Mothersbaugh made me. A few stickers. Okay, let me put the phone down for just 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Okie dokie. Now, let me put this down here. There's 2 records in here. Oh, come on now. Oh, it's a tight fit. Ha, damn it. Hold on. Let me get one that's easier to deal with. There's one in here that doesn't have shrink wrap on it. There we go. Okay. Okay, so the gatefold cover, right? That's pretty cool. It's got all kinds of information, whatever I could remember about these songs. And then the vinyl is pretty cool. It's all like orange barf. Like fire, man. It looks like fire. And so, one of the things about this was that the inner sleeves were rubber stamped. And most of them looked like this, with the silica gel and the kids. But just a few of them had like maybe just tons of stamps all over it of these things. And then maybe 5 of them had an I threw up stamp on them. But anyway, there's that. And I think you can still get those on Silica Gel's Bandcamp page. The label that put it out, I think, still maintains a Bandcamp page for it. So there's that. So if anybody wanted to hear some weird industrial stuff that I did decades ago, then you can get it. Okay, so now I'm going to go upstairs, and then I'll be able to see the chat again. So hold on. Hold on a minute. Come on, light. Where's Cricket? Where'd Cricket go? There she is. Hey, Crickers. What you doing? Did you get something to eat? Yeah, Cricket. Good girl. All right. Back upstairs. Oh, the cassettes. Oh, the cassettes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, now, let me see if this works. Hold on a second. Pardon our mess while we redecorate. Okay. Everybody still here? Hey, everybody's still there. All right, so let me catch up on these. Oh my goodness. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm caught up. Okay, a lot of people are friends. Crawling Boogie Boy. Posse got velocity. Hold on. Yellow suit is a sweatsuit. Yes. Yeah, I didn't like when they went short sleeve on the yellow suits. I as soon as I could, I convinced them to not do that anymore. Oh, you don't know, Sophia. Well, my posse got velocity is from a Public Enemy song. I love Public Enemy. Because my posse got velocity. That was Chuck D that said that. Let's see. My dad made me leave. Oh, okay, you're talking about devotional. Cricket just chilling. Oh yeah, Joanne 1, Joanne 1, Joanne I, Joanne L. What is that? Hey, Kit Blank. How you doing? Yeah, you have the Silica Gel record for sure. Thanks for getting that. Oh, cool. I gave you a Silica Gel pen. You know who actually gave you that, I think, was the guy that runs the label that put out the record. His name's Andrew. He brought those Silica Gel pens to Devotional. Al Mothersbaugh. I think Al Mothersbaugh, I think he's his cousin or nephew. Nephew? I think it's nephew. Does he only have 2 brothers and a sister? You know what? No, I'm not sure. I think he has more than that. You talking about Mothersbaugh? Yeah. He has more relatives than that. Depeche Mode says, wow, about something. Let's see. Palmer, I'm dying to know, are you familiar with Showbiz Pizza and the Robotic Band? Of course, yeah. I've been hype fixating on them, much to the chagrin of Malone. Yeah, I back in the day, in the 80s, I'm sure I was at a Showbiz Pizza where those guys were playing. I remember it. I don't know when, though. Yeah, I dig them. Of course I dig them. Showbiz Pizza Band, yeah. Silica Gel. Oh, it's a pin, yeah. Okay. Rope snake. I'll get you a Silica Gel pin. Figure out how to email me, and as long as you send me a couple bucks for shipping or something, I'll send one to you. Stands for loser. Oh, Joanne Loser. Ha ha. Come on now. Way to be self-deprecating? Was that me, or are you talking to somebody else? Have you ever heard any music by Tism? No. I don't remember that. I don't think so. I think I forgot the hardcore tour pass you gave me back in Ohio at the hotel I was at. Man. Well, I might have another one. So maybe next year, maybe I'll have another one for you. That's lame. I hate when that happens though. Every now and then I leave something like that, and it just really bums me out. Um, so let's take a drink of water. Um, I think I should probably wrap this up soonish because I'm running out of interesting things to say, and you guys are running out of questions. But you're not running out of cute names like Fight Milk and Doog Schloog and Rope Snake and Depeche Mode and Sophia something. You all have the best names. I'm gonna make sure more 3D Evo glasses. I'm gonna make more 3D Evo glasses as soon as I get more cardboard. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, make me a pair if you think about it, Tavi, just for the archives. Cricket, come on up. So yeah, let me remind you guys. I was telling everybody in the chat if they typed a 666 in the chat, I would subscribe to their channel. If you guys are looking for subscriptions, but please do me the favor in trying to get your buddies to subscribe to my channel. That way, maybe next time. Oh, you forgot 16, Joanne. That's good. You gotta make that 666. Yeah, there you go. All right, so yeah, try to get your buddies, people that like this kind of music, art, weird stuff. Try to get them to sign up to my thing. Dark Wires. That's interesting. What is Dark Wires? Dark Wires. Who are you? And how did you find out about this? That's okay, Doog Schloog. 3 videos is 3 videos. Sophia, yep, I will get you. I'll subscribe to that. All right, so wait, so let me ask you, is the video looking clear? Is the sound good? Because from what I'm seeing on my laptop, it looks a little bitmappy to me. And I don't know why it would be that way, because on my phone it's really crisp. I didn't notice any kind of setting that would have it be all bitmappy, but I don't know much about that. So what do you think? Does it look okay, guys? The sound is good, but the video looks very blocky after you left the basement. Huh. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I wonder if I have to plug it in. That's weird. I wonder why it's all bitmappy all of a sudden. Very strange. Huh. Well, I'll have to figure it out. I don't know why it got all weird all of a sudden. Okay, so everybody, let's, it started freaking out when I walked down there. Okay, well, that's weird. And now it hasn't really gotten back to its old self since I've returned, so, well, that's something. I don't know why it would do that. If anybody's kind of techie enough to know why it would do that, because I didn't restart the stream, I didn't shut it down or anything, I just moved the location, which it should be caught up with itself now because I'm back upstairs, but whatever. Whatever. Damn it. Okay, well, all the more reason to, yeah, lost some connection, who knows? Oh, cool. All right, see you later, Tavi. Go to sleep. All right, guys and girls, pardon me. I'm going to end this because everything's crap now with the video quality for some reason. So I'll have to figure all this stuff out. We'll do more practice streams. I know I'm definitely going to do a stream on October 25th because that is the 10-year anniversary of this channel. So, okay, good night, Liam. And so 25th for sure I'll do a stream. And then I'll go to New York the 29th. Definitely do some streaming up there. So you guys stick with me. Please get other people to subscribe so that we have more people in here next time. And thank you all for coming. It was really great. Thanks for all the questions. I hope I answered everybody. I will go through here and sign up, subscribe to your streams if you type to 666. And yeah, that's it for now. And from me and from this guy, New Wave Nigel, we will see you guys later, right? Take care, everybody. I'm gonna try to, whoops, I'm gonna try to shut this down. I don't know how to do it. Let's see, this. Oh yeah, okay, goodbye everybody. Take care.